Let me ask you a question, and I want you to be completely honest with yourself. Have you ever noticed that when it comes to physical intimacy, some men seem almost obsessed with giving their partner oral pleasure? Like, they don't just do it as a quick favor or a chore. They actively want to do it. They initiate it, and they seem genuinely, deeply thrilled by the entire experience. Meanwhile, you might be lying there with your mind absolutely racing. You are overthinking, wondering if he is just trying to be polite, if it is an obligation, or if he is secretly judging you. For many women, this moment creates an unexpected wave of anxiety and self-consciousness, causing them to tense up or even pull away from their partner entirely. The tragedy is that most women have never been given a straight, honest, science-backed answer to what is actually happening in a man's brain during oral intimacy. Without that answer, your mind automatically fills in the blanks with insecurity. You start worrying about how you look, how you smell, or whether you are being a burden. Today, we are clearing the air. We are diving into the fascinating neuroscience, evolutionary biology, and relationship psychology behind why men are driven to give oral pleasure and exactly what it means for your relationship, your confidence, and your own physical satisfaction. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Lena. On this channel, we explore human psychology, relationship dynamics, and sexual wellness with absolute clarity, deep compassion, and zero judgment. We talk about the exact things most people are too embarrassed to ask, but everyone wants to understand. If you value honest, evidence-based deep dives into human connection, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's start by establishing a baseline of medical and statistical reality. The clinical term for oral stimulation of the female genitalia is cunnilingus. According to extensive data from institutions like the Kinsey Institute and the Journal of Sexual Medicine, the vast majority of sexually active adult couples engage in this practice regularly. It is a completely normal, healthy, and vital component of adult intimacy. Yet, despite how common it is, it remains a massive source of silent anxiety for women. To understand why men love it, we have to look at the neuroscience of giving. There is a massive psychological misconception that men only experience pleasure when they are receiving physical stimulation. Human neurology tells a completely different story. The human brain is actually wired to find the act of giving pleasure just as rewarding as getting it. When a man is with a partner he desires, this act releases a literal cocktail of neurochemicals in his brain, starting with dopamine. Dopamine is the brain's ultimate reward and motivation chemical. It is what floods your system when you achieve a major goal or win a game. For a man, successfully bringing his partner pleasure triggers a massive dopamine spike. It registers in his brain as a profound victory and an immense source of pride. A landmark study published in the Archives of Sexual Behavior confirmed that men who actively prioritize their partner's physical satisfaction report much higher levels of personal and relationship fulfillment. Alongside dopamine, his brain releases oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. During intense physical closeness, oxytocin levels skyrocket, lowering stress, melting away anxiety, and building a neurological bridge of trust and emotional safety between the two of you. Finally, there is a subtle surge of testosterone, which, in an intimate setting, fuels a primal desire to explore, cherish, and connect intimately with the person he is attracted to. Biologically speaking, he is not doing this out of duty. His brain chemistry is actively rewarding him for being there. Moving from biology into psychology, we find a beautiful trait known as erotic generosity. Securely attached, emotionally mature partners don't view intimacy as a transaction. They derive immense psychological satisfaction purely from their partner's reactions. During oral intimacy, there are no distractions and no barriers. He has a front row seat to your raw, authentic responses. Hearing your breath change and feeling your body shift creates an incredible psychological feedback loop called erotic mirroring. Human beings are naturally wired for empathy, and sexually, many men are highly aroused simply by witnessing their partner's high arousal. Your pleasure literally becomes his pleasure. Think about the vulnerability this act requires. For you, it requires total vulnerability to open up your most private, sacred physical space to someone else. For him, it requires an offering of his pure time, focus, and undivided attention. Psychologists find that men who frequently initiate and genuinely enjoy oral intimacy typically score much higher on scales of emotional intelligence and secure attachment. It is his way of saying that he sees you, he wants to be close to you, and you are completely safe with him. But here's the problem. A man wants to give this gift, but a woman's mind often completely blocks her from receiving it due to poor genital self-image. Clinical research shows that women vastly overestimate how imperfect or unusual their bodies are. We live in a world flooded with highly edited, unrealistic imagery, which makes many women deeply insecure about their natural anatomy or their scent. When you lie there spiraling into anxiety, your body triggers its sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight or flight mode. When that happens, blood flow actually moves away from your pelvic region, natural lubrication drops, and your muscles tense up. Your anxiety physically blocks the very pleasure he is trying to give you. Let's address scent and taste medically and directly. A healthy female body has a natural, distinct scent. Biologically, that scent is loaded with pheromones, which are natural chemical signals. Evolutionary biology suggests these are meant to be a powerful, natural attractant. To a man who is deeply attracted to you, that scent is not a flaw. It is a powerful, primal trigger for his own arousal that signals health, femininity, and deep intimacy. It is time to stop going to war with your own natural biology. Your body is working exactly the way nature intended. If you need one more definitive, scientific reason to let go of the guilt and embrace this, let's look at human anatomy. Here is a medical fact every single woman needs to know. Approximately 70 to 80% of women cannot achieve orgasm through penetrative intercourse alone. This is not a medical flaw or a dysfunction. It is simple, beautiful anatomy. The clitoris is the only organ in the human body dedicated entirely to pleasure, boasting over 8,000 sensitive nerve endings. However, because of its anatomical structure, standard penetration does not provide direct stimulation to it. What does provide direct, precise stimulation is oral intimacy. Data published in the Journal of Sex Research reveals that women are significantly more likely to experience full physical fulfillment and are often twice as likely to reach an orgasm when oral sex is included in an intimate encounter. Men who are intuitive, generous, and sexually mature understand this. They don't look at oral sex as a bonus or a prelude to the main event. They view it as central, essential, and a profound point of personal pride. To apply this scientific knowledge to your life, start by practicing body neutrality. You don't have to completely love every single square inch of your body overnight to allow someone else to adore it. Just practice neutrality by reminding yourself that your body is healthy, your body is normal, and your partner chooses to be exactly where he is. Next, use your voice. Communication during intimacy is not a mood killer. It is a roadmap. A gentle whisper telling him what feels good gives an invested partner exactly what he wants, the confirmation that he is successfully bringing you joy. Finally, give yourself permission to receive. You are allowed to be the focus, to take up space, and to step out of your head. Intimacy is a partnership. When a man loves going down on you, he is responding to deep biological rewards, psychological fulfillment, and a genuine emotional investment in you. Stop letting your insecurities rewrite his reality. The next time he initiates that moment, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and simply allow yourself to receive the love and pleasure you deserve. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this conversation brought you clarity, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Take care of yourselves, embrace your body, and I will see you in the next video.